This is Connor, a member of our design team. Connor, how does 3D printing help design?
3D printing helps design because it's more cost effective, easier for customization, and quicker than actually making the parts in the shop.
This is Nathaniel, the captain of our design team. Nathaniel, how does 3D printing help us speed up the build process?
It really helps get parts out quickly. We can 3D print almost any part that's less than a foot in about 4 hours at a medium fill, which is always strong enough for what we need and can really help make the team build faster and prototype quickly.
How does it help us customize our parts?
So a big part of 3D printing is that it can build in 3 dimensions and can create almost anything it wants. So if we want to create our team's logo, we can. If we want to emboss that logo or our team's name or our team's number, we can easily do that to any part we want.
Thank you.
Go ahead. It's polished. That's a pain to toad off the wheels.
This is Clay, the captain of our fabrication team. Clay, how does 3D printing help us prototype?
3D printing helps us prototype because it allows us to get prototypes quicker. So for things like motor mounts, we can have them printed overnight after a design is made, and then the next morning and the next day we'll be able to test that immediately. It is cheaper than things like metal, so that allows us to do more prototypes. And it's also due to the faster nature of printing, we can manufacture more quicker.
Clay, how does it affect our final product and the final robot when everything wraps up?
It helps the final product for some things, such as motor mounts. We can actually 3D print the final product, and it's very accurate. For other things, with the prototyping, we can make a more accurate metal version of it.
All right, thank you. So Clay is back.
So earlier I talked about how 3D printing affects our prototyping process and our final product. Last night we printed this motor mount here using our 3D printer. And when making a motor mount like this out of metal, it's very complex shapes with multiple angles on it. So that's very difficult to make it out of metal. But when we print it, we can print it easily, quickly, and in less time, and it's very accurate.
All right, you want to show us where that's going to be on the robot?
So this will come right over here on the front, and it slides onto the 80-20, and then we can bolt it there and there, and on the bottom as well. And this, when the motor spins, it will turn the wheel, and that will allow us to get the tote into the robot.
All right, thank you.
Do the shoot thing.
Yeah, that's
Come
what
on.
I'm taking it.
Can we move the chest in?
Yeah.